Got him.
Hey yo, what's good, new gang? Today I'm gonna to "You Are Not Where You Think You Are" from Kurzgesagt. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna just say Kurz. Kurz, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't subscribe, hit the boys 20K. Listen, let's get straight into it. I think this is my second video reacting to this channel, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to see more, let me know down below.
Look around you. Where are you? Where is this place you're occupying?
In my room.
Somewhere in a room,
chilling.
maybe in a city, on a continent, on a planet orbiting a star in a galaxy among billions.
Damn.
But where is...
Bro, that shit crazy, bro. We're one of these, bro. We're a little speck. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at all this shit like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Right? Living life, enjoying life, bro. Look, these little specks y'all see, that's us. We're literally that, bro. We're... Yo, it's crazy that there's more than just this, you know?
Is all of that? While this may feel like a daft question, it turns out that the concept of an absolute position is something humans made up. In a nutshell, the universe is a big bag of space that has things in it. If someone removed all these things, the stars and planets and black holes and dust, there would just be empty space left. In empty space, the concept of having a position loses all meaning. Empty space is uniform, the same everywhere. The space we occupy is not like a stage under our feet. We can't mark specific points or staple something to space-time as an anchor. Without things, there is no position. We are really ever only at a position in relation to something else.
Yep.
Which also means that things we take for granted, like up and down, are actually relative too. Okay, let's fill the universe up with things again and try to find out where you are right now, relative to everything else.
Yo. Crazy, bro.
Let's start this video at a familiar place and then get increasingly weird.
Yep.
From your perspective, the world is seemingly flat and you can move in 3 dimensions. It's what physicists call a frame of reference, the perspective you have of the universe and how you see things moving around you, where your up and down is. Your frame of reference is correct for you, but not for the rest of the universe. Around 5 kilometers from you, where the horizon begins, the ground noticeably curves away from you. If you could see through the ground, you'd see people from below or sideways.
Yeah.
But they don't fall down off the planet because gravity doesn't actually pull them down.
Yo.
Down is an illusion of your reference frame. To Earth's
Bro, this shit is so fucking interesting, bro.
reference frame, gravity just pulls in.
Yeah.
But for humans, there is an up and down because within our frame of reference, that just makes sense. Which is also why we think that the planet itself has an up and down, north and south, and we made our maps accordingly. But an observer looking at the solar system might disagree. Our maps make sense to us because we're used to them, not because they are correct.
Yep.
Okay, so this is step 1. Your position on what feels like a flat surface but is actually a sphere. But this sphere is always moving.
Hey, is the earth fly around? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Is water wet or dry? You know? Yo.
Never staying in one position. Earth is orbiting a star, the Sun, at the center of the solar system. While we usually imagine this as pretty orderly, someone looking at us from the outside would see something pretty messy. To see this more clearly, we'll exaggerate all these movements.
Oh, shit.
This is not to scale. First of all, our orbit really is an ellipse, so we spend half the year sinking a little bit closer to the Sun, speeding up, and half the year rising up a bit and slowing down. And the ellipse itself changes its shape every 100,000 years too. And in another cycle of 112,000 years, the ellipse itself is drifting, which at least creates a beautiful shape.
Damn.
In the end, we get an orbital path that looks like a wobbly circle with wavy edges.
Yo.
And it gets worse as the moon now starts to mess things up too. As the moon is a pretty massive thing, it pulls on Earth. Both of
Yo, we recently had an eclipse recently. They like 3-4 days ago.
objects orbit their common center of gravity that lies around 4,700 kilometers off to the side of Earth's core. In practice, this means that as the moon orbits Earth, it's jerking Earth around a bit, enough to make it jiggle. Okay, so you're standing on the surface of a rotating planet that is jiggling around the Sun in an elliptical orbit that changes a bit every year. But who's to say the Earth is right? From the perspective of the Sun, the plane of the solar system is arbitrary. It's defined as the plane the Earth orbits in because that is convenient for us. In reality, the other planets are just a little bit inclined with respect to our plane.
Just look at this shit, bro. We're literally a speck, bro. Cause this shit bigger than us, and yo, that is wild.
From their point of view, we're the ones with a slightly bent orbit. But this isn't it. Far from it. The solar system as a whole is orbiting the center of the Milky Way galaxy. If we look at the Milky Way, we can clearly make out a galactic plane in which the solar system orbits the center every 230 million years. But of course, it's not that simple. First of all, the plane of the solar system is not aligned with the plane of the galaxy. Nothing really is. Just like the planets in the solar system orbit the Sun on their own planes, so do all the stars orbiting the galactic center. The solar system as a whole is tilted about 60 degrees towards the galactic plane, speeding through space at almost 1,000,000 kilometers per hour. Someone in the center of the galaxy would see the orbits of the planets moving through space in a helix shape, which you can imagine as a corkscrew motion on the tilted plane of the solar system relative to the plane of the galaxy.
Bro, this man's voice be put, yo. I feel like people watch these videos to go to sleep. Cause this man's voice right now.
This orientation in space means that sometimes the planets are sort of in front of the Sun as it orbits around the galactic core. Let's just look at this for a moment. There is a strange and eerie beauty about how our planets and the Sun move through space. Do you feel a bit dizzy? It gets worse.
Oh shit.
This is still not the whole story, because the mass of the galactic disk is constantly pulling on the solar system too. Like a drunk dolphin, we're diving down and shooting up hundreds of light years through the galactic plane 10 times every orbit along arcs thousands of light years long. We haven't mapped this motion out completely, as it takes the solar system tens of millions of years to go up and back once, and well, humanity is not that old. Let's look at your relative position again. On a planet tilted towards the Sun, jiggled around by the Moon, in a solar system tilted towards the galactic plane, moving forward in a helical shape, diving up and down through the plane. But where is up in a galaxy? At this point, the frame of reference becomes a bit arbitrary and pointless because of the nature of the universe at this scale.
Barty.
The Milky Way is part of a galaxy group that appears to be part of greater structures like the Laniakea supercluster, which itself is part of the gigantic Pisces-Cetus supercluster complex, and finally a galactic filament that spans hundreds of millions of light years in all directions and orientations. Someone looking right at us from that far away will only see the end of greatness. All stuff appears homogeneous, the same everywhere. Just like with empty space, when everything looks the same, who's to say anyone's view is better than anyone else's?
Ooh.
We've...
Hey, say it again, my boy.
Everything looks the same. Who's to say anyone's view is better than anyone else's? We've reached the end of our little exercise in cosmic humility. Let's make the journey backwards again. From the indescribably large, to the really large, to our galactic home, to our galaxy, to the solar system diving up and down through the Milky Way, to the jiggle of existence. And finally, back to you, right now, watching this video.
Damn.
If this is all a bit much, don't feel bad. The scale of the universe is brain-crushing, and trying to keep track of how everything is oriented or decide where the best up and down is hard. But it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't change where you are. You're already in the best spot you possibly could be, right here, right now. For all you
living alive, healthy, you know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful, man.
You care, nothing can stop you from being right at the center of your own little universe.
Damn.
Perspective really is everything. That's true for the universe we all inhabit, but even more so within your personal universe. The way your life will unfold also depends on what you consider possible. Take us at Kurzgesagt. Our passion is to spark curiosity for science and make videos for free. But this is not a great business model, so we began to create our own lines of science posters, calendars and fun Kurzgesagt merch, pieces of Kurzgesagt that you can take home and touch. And we're doing this with Shopify, who were also so kind as to sponsor this video, which delighted us because we've been using their platform for years now.
Nice.
Shopify is an e-commerce platform that allows you to start and grow your business. And by starting a business, we really do mean from scratch. If you want to sell your handmade ceramic mugs out of your bedroom today, you can. But not just that, if you want to scale your one-man show to a sizable team, then Shopify has the tools to support you on your journey. Now, you just have to get started. Go to shopify.com/Kurzgesagt to get a free 14-day trial.
Kurzgesagt.
If you think that this idea doesn't apply to you and your ideas are too small, we want to encourage you to think again. The first video on this channel was a university project, and Kurzgesagt itself was a creative outlet. Eventually, we grew into a business and the team that is making videos for you today. And all of that just because we wanted to try out something new.
Yeah.
This is exactly
everything. Hey, everybody starts somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking lose hope for whatever you're doing in life.
the sort of thing that Shopify is determined to support, and you can build your own thing with it. After all, whether your idea is still just a dream or might turn into a plan today is also just a matter of perspective. Millions of businesses in over 175 countries are currently using Shopify to sell their products, and we are one of them. Thanks to them for helping us get here, and thanks to all of you for making our channel possible.
Yeah. You know, bro, life is so beautiful, bro. And like, this is all we see. Y'all looking at me. Y'all looking at the video. I'm looking at this mic. I got me a mouse. You're like, bro, there's so much shit in this fucking world. And people take a lot for granted. Not materialistic wise, just people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just living, breathing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the best visualization of this topic ever. Animation team is insane. Kurzgesagt team is really surpassing their limits with each video they post, and I love it. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about the animation here that seems softer, smoother, and even more vibrant than usual. The colors too, getting better and better, blows my mind. The jiggle of existence made me laugh way more than it should have. Oh, I'm in awe of your animations. Their videos are so nice, bro. There's some shit they should put in classrooms, you know what I'm saying? Make little short lessons and then work your way up to something like this complex, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can deadass put these in classrooms, bro. If not already. That shit crazy, bro. Listen. And that too, I feel like they're saying so much in this video about something specific, but then like they'll make like a life lesson, you know what I'm saying? Like towards the end where he said like even though there's so much you're right where you need to be, right where you want to be, create your own little world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. I like it. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'm out.